perfection. I mean, perfection. Look at this. My God, such a robust.
Absolute unit.
This is a hell of a cock. A hell of a. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2021 Loading Ready Run Tabletop Day Game Day. Tabletop Game Day, Digital Edition. If you're just joining us, we're spending the day playing a series of tabletop games on computers, so as to be safe, but have a good time all the same. We are about to play a game called Bird Game. It's called Wingspan, actually. There's a real name to it. We're going to play Wingspan, but of course, it's not just me. I have Kathleen.
Hello.
Ian.
It is your boy.
And Matt.
I'm also here, yes.
And Mimi Wheeler. I mean, there's no other way to put it, folks. Should we get ahead and play Bird?
Yeah.
It's what I'm here for.
I'm excited to lay eggs.
Laying an egg isn't as easy as it looks, Matt.
You're going to want to definitely work that cloaca a little bit before you jump right into egg laying.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So we are playing Wingspan. And for those of you who are not super familiar with Wingspan, i.e. perhaps myself who's never played it before, but I did watch a couple of how to play videos. Somebody who's a bird spurt, could you explain the game a little bit so our viewers can watch along?
Do you want me to, or do you want to, Wheeler?
I mean, sorry to take the bird spurt role from all of y'all. Speaking of cloaca, but let me spurt for a second. So Wingspan is a game about birds, and birds do a couple of things, right? They lay eggs, they eat food, and they draw cards. As you can see, there's a series of areas on the board in front of you. You have this habitat, the name for the areas, the trees, the greenery. This is where you find the food. Food is one of the sources of currency, effectively, in the game, where you need food to play birds, because without food, there's no birds. We have the second habitat, I believe the grasslands. This is where eggs are laid. I'm sure other birds can lay eggs in trees and or the water, and in fact, we'll get to that. But eggs, they're kind of important. They are also a form of currency. They contribute to paying the cost of where you play birds or using abilities. For instance, you see on either of these rows, there are these little icons. Each icon, it gets progressively better. The first is food. The second is up to 2 food, for sure 2 food, etc., etc. And above all of the options beyond the first, there are eggs. 1 egg, 2 egg, 1 egg, 1 egg, 2 egg, 2 egg, etc., etc. So in order to play a bird...
Wheeler, just to note, we can't see your mouse.
Oh, yeah, that's for me. I sing along. I do everything like a sing-along song. I was raised by a karaoke machine.
I'm just saying, if you're pointing at things, we're not seeing you pointing at the things.
Oh, God, no. Monkey's point. Mimi. Anyways, you use eggs as a currency to play a bird in progressively better positions. The more eggs required, the better the benefit you would get from playing a bird in a certain spot. And there are also abilities on birds that require eggs. And at the end of it, eggs also contribute to points. You get points for having eggs. You might even get bonus points for having eggs, but we'll get to that in a second. And then finally, you have water or wetlands. This is where you draw cards. Bird cards. That kind of lets you, you need to draw more cards and get more birds so you can play more birds. And at the bottom there, as you can see, it says draw bird cards. These are the bird cards. They're cards with birds on them. We'll eventually get to a better view of what the birds all do and what they look like and the breakdown of a bird card. But you can see kind of a mini version on your screen. Bird cards are broken down to a series of different important pieces of information. You got their name. Let's go with the middle one, the chipping sparrow. You got their name, chipping sparrow. Hey, that's great. On the top left corner of the card, you have some number of icons showing where you can play the bird. So, for instance, the chipping sparrow, it has a green icon for the trees and the yellow icon for the grasslands. So you can only play the chipping sparrow in either the green or the yellow. Below that, there is a squiggly line and a piece of wheat. Actually, this might make it easier because we'll have the birds in front of us. All right, let's pivot from that sparrow and let's talk about Franklin's gull. So below the icon showing where you can play it, there are two, for the gull, there are two icons there. That's basically the food required to play the bird. Franklin's gull over here needs a fish plus one of anything.
A true gull.
Yeah.
This is a gull in its purest form. However, if you don't... let's go to something more specific. This Inca dove in the middle here. The Inca dove requires 2 wheat. If you only have 1 wheat, fret not. Let's say you have 1 wheat plus 2 fish. You can combine 2 of any other food to fill the role of a single food. So it either requires 2 wheat or a wheat and 2 fish, or a wheat, a fish, and a mouse, etc., etc. Below that, you have the what I call the bird score. Basically, some birds are harder to play than others. Some birds are more geared to just being a bigger bird. That contributes to points at the end of the game. Then you have a little icon here. This shows the kind of nest the birds lay their eggs in or live in. There are 3 types of nests, plus maybe there's 4, plus this little star here. The star means that it lays eggs in any kind of nest. Some birds don't even have a nest associated with them. But basically, you'll just see birds with abilities. As we go back to the Inca dove, that has an ability related to birds that have twig nests. Twig nests. I'm sure I'm going to get ripped in half about the exact wording on this. Birds, a lot of birds have abilities. Some have abilities when they're played, so when you play them as a bird, you do a thing. Some have abilities that say when activated, which means that, say I have Franklin's gull here over in the wetlands, and I go to use the wetlands for my turn to draw a card. Since I've activated that habitat, Franklin's gull has this ability to do a thing.
Gets a Manchurian candidate on you.
Yeah.
You might see it referred to as brown abilities. That's why the coloring on the when activated is brown, whereas the when played abilities are white. And then at the bottom, there is a series of eggs. That's the amount of eggs that this bird can have on them at any given time. Some have a lot. For instance, this Inca dove over here has 4 eggs you can put on it.
Laden with eggs.
Yeah.
This Atlantic puffin, however, only has 1 egg, and some birds don't even have eggs. Wow.
They're empty nesters. But sorry.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Dink lifestyle.
It was a fun program, television program.
If you don't want to have kids, you really shouldn't have children.
Smart. And then there's also a wingspan, of the bird, or that's the centimeter measurement under there. That's mostly for certain abilities that relate to it or getting bonuses.
Yeah.
So
we'll see that later.
Yeah, we all take turns. There are 4 rounds. We take turns either laying eggs, getting food, playing birds, drawing cards, living our life. Each round, there are certain bonuses, which are in the top right of the screen, saying, like, for instance, the first round that we're going through, we get bonuses for having the number of birds with this specific type of nest that have eggs in it. Cha-ching.
Oh.
It all contributes to the end, at the end of the game and the round and all that. But you'll see that in action.
Yeah.
So now I got to pick, I choose 5 things, birds and food. This is where it gets complicated.
Ian may hate you if you pass up getting a raven, since he loves ravens so much.
I love the raven. Raven
I
is...
wanted the raven. Look how big that bird is, 135 centimeters. It's like got the biggest wingspan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for soaring.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a giant raven. I'm going to take the raven because it's very good.
Yeah, it seems good.
And then I get 4 more picks. So I could take a bunch of food or I could take additional bird. I like this bird because it makes a good noise when you click on it or play it. That's most of how I'm going to play. I pick birds I like. And then I go to pick some food. I get the mouse. I don't like that the mouse squeaks. Wheat and fruit. But also I get a bonus card. Bonus cards at the end of the game, you get bonus points for having a certain theme. So this says falconer birds with a
Predation.
skull and crossbones power.
Yeah.
And then birds with a egg nest or the all nest type. I'm going to do that. So I pick my bonus card and pick my birds.
And got some food, I guess.
I got some food. I got
right.
some birds.
Good idea.
Okay, so now it's my turn. So I'm gonna have to. All right, let's. Where do I look at? Okay, I've chosen to keep 3 birds. What? Why am I seeing? I hope this owl and duck I see is actually Ian. All right, so I've got a Chihuahua raven.
Ooh, that's a good bird.
A great egret, a rose-breasted grosbeak, and a blue grosbeak. I could have grosbeaks, and trumpeter swan, which just seems huge. Huh. Let's see. So I have a question for you.
Yep.
At like the there was like these birds that we were looking at the bottom, brewer's blackbird and chipping sparrow. What are those birds?
So when you're in the water habitat, that's where you are drawing your birds for your turn. Like that's, if you want to draw birds, you draw them from the water. And you got a couple of options. You have 3 birds laid out that are face up that all players can see. So you kind of have a little bit of a choice to, you know, whether or not you want one of these birds that are out and about. But you're also able to draw directly from the deck. You don't know what you're getting. I mean, it's a random bird every time. So the blackbird, the sparrow, and the avocado down there, you know those birds are there. They're a sure thing. And when one of those birds gets drawn, the top card of the deck gets placed down there as another open bird.
Yeah. So you can engage in gacha mechanics, or you can take the safe choice.
Yeah. Who wants to be safe, though?
But that's if you need more birds.
Oh my god. If
Right,
there was like a... Go ahead, Kathleen.
Oh no, I gotta take a Chihuahua raven because I feel like I want a raven and I want something with an activated ability, right? That just seems sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Birds with activated abilities are great because often they can do one thing while you're doing a different thing. So like the chipping sparrow down here says when activated you lay 1 egg on any bird. That's pretty good. And it can be played in the green, which is where you make food. So if you have the chipping sparrow in the green, when you go to make food, you also get to make an egg. So that's 2 things at once.
Double dipping.
We haven't seen the double dipping yet. I think that's in the European expansion.
Oh, yeah.
Paul, play the bird laugh track. I sent Paul a bird laugh track. It's just a bunch of seagulls shrieking at each other.
Oh, that's just living downtown in Victoria.
I was going to say, I could just put my microphone outside my window and just like...
Please do.
I just like the parrots that have learned to imitate human laughter.
Get a parrot and teach it to laugh like a sitcom laugh track.
Parrots are smart enough that they do it at all the wrong times, though, just to mess with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just hope that we encounter that one bird with the very long, thin beak that honks.
The American woodcock?
I think so.
I believe we encountered that right at the top of the show.
You
did we?
You mean this American... that's upside down. You mean this American woodcock print by False Knees?
Yes. False Knees? At falseknees.ca?
This is a false knee. Yeah, falseknees.ca. I mean, I follow them at patreon.com/falseknees. We're not sponsored, by the way, or even related.
We really need to collab with them.
I just really love birds.
We share so many tastes, Wheeler.
Yeah, birds, I know it.
Frasier.
Anime from the 80s that people don't want to talk to us about. Or 90s.
And today. Let's see here. I don't think I can play it.
I hope you can make a play on your first turn.
Yes. Nope. Heck that up.
What did you do?
Didn't get a bird I can play. But we can fix that. Can we? Yes, we can. Good. We just need to... I'm going to pick up that chirping sparrow.
What?
Yes.
That was an old choice for your first turn. Drawing your hand is to pick birds that you can't play immediately.
It's a long game, is what we're going for.
Oh, that sounds cool, though.
Yeah.
So I've got 23 hours on the clock right now.
You know what else is cool, though? Is Black Vultures.
23 hours? That's like half a game of Root.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do we get to see the birds other people are playing?
Oh yeah. And when it's your turn as well, it'll tell you what they've done, what each player has done. So it's for instance, I got the notification of I've drawn birds, and I've played a black vulture. Although I can't tell who is which bird corresponds to everybody.
Well, I'm the bird on the far left, the mallard wearing the shell, which I believe is probably from a Helly Hansen.
You're yellow, and I'm green.
Matt is green, the owl. I'm the pink shoebill, and Kathleen, you are the blue puffin.
Spoonbill.
What did I say?
Shoebill.
Shoebill? Oh, apologies. You'll have to excuse. I said this off camera. I'm like a mobile game version of a mobile game bird enthusiast, where I don't know the specifics on anything, but I spend thousands of dollars every month on bird-related things because I think they're neat.
Ravens are omnivores.
I wouldn't correct you normally, but the shoebill is one of my top-tier birds.
Oh, please. I want to learn. Well, I am eager and willing.
The thing you got to know about the shoebill is that if you encounter one, you absolutely have to bow to it. And this is not an option, because otherwise it will attack you, and it will hurt because they are large.
Bow to. Let me write that down.
That require bowing.
Bow to shoebill. For the folks at home that are looking at this game and thinking, hey, I like birds, or hey, I like games that involve cards, or hey, I like to not be extremely wound up and hating myself at every second of my life. Well, do I have a game for you? It's called Wingspan. We're playing it right now. And one of the things that contributes to that is that, I mean, it's gorgeous to look at for the digital version. It's very tranquil. It's calming. But all the birds,
they
good.
Have
trivia, too.
And they make bird noise.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you guys. For the dice with 2 symbols, it's got a bug and a grain. That just means grain or bug, right?
You choose.
Yeah. So, you pick which one when you pick up that dice. You just got options.
As a newer player, you might want to know that grain and bugs tend to be the more common food available. The other 3 are a bit less common, I find.
All right, how do I gain food?
You activate the food habitat.
Track. Yeah.
I'm desperately trying to figure out. It's telling me to click to gain food.
You click on the square on the left. The left.
Do I need an egg to gain food?
No.
Nope.
Why is this not working?
There may be an arrow
confused.
at the bottom right that points. Sometimes you have to click through, like you select your option and then click through.
No, I'm trying to okay. I feel like a complete idiot, but the interface is defeating me. It's gain. I just want to take the food from the food dice and the bird feeder. I just want to click on one of them or something.
Well, it's also not your turn.
Yeah, that may be the problem.
Oh, well, no wonder.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it is a bit weird about that.
Not to tell you not to feel like a complete idiot, Kathleen, but I don't think you need to feel like a complete idiot. The UI for the digital game, for what it's worth, the first 5 to 10 minutes, you don't understand why the very simple thing you're doing is not working. And then, like Paul Newman on Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, there's the click, and then it all makes sense.
Okay, I think I realized my options are get resources or play bird. Right?
You get 1 action per turn, yeah.
Okay, so I've played a bird. That's my action. Now I can't get any resources. That makes sense. Phew.
But now, because you played that bird, if you activate that resource, it'll be more efficient. It's an engine builder.
Yeah. Another cool thing about this is that with the birds, if you click on, they make their call. So, for instance, I'm repeatedly clicking on the rose-breasted grosbeak that is incessantly chirping in the ear of chat.
Whereas in real life, if you continually poke a bird, they'll get mad at you.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
They'll scream at you.
The SPCA comes and has some talks.
Yeah.
So highlighting the importance of kind of like getting an engine going, depending on how there's a bunch of different ways you can play and build a bird or build a bird empire. One of the cool, having a bird that has one activated is I put the raven in the grass and then I say, hey, raven, lay some eggs. And the raven lays some eggs. And then because I've activated it, I then get to discard one of these eggs. I think. Hold up. Other birds. I can't do it with this one. Sorry. I could discard the eggs to then make food. So I lay eggs, and then I turn 1 egg into more food.
Yeah, that is very strong.
Put the raven in the grass, and then the eggs come out of ass.
All right, so now is it my turn again?
That's very good.
Looks like it's your turn, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've laid eggs. All right, I'm going to gain some food.
No.
How many food do I get to choose?
If you're on level 1 for the forest, then you can pull 1 food die, and if you're level 2, it'll show a card equals or can transform into a food. You can pay a card from your hand to get a second one. That's a may, not a must.
Yeah.
No,
so
I'm good.
Anytime these icons have kind of like a split, like there's a top row and a bottom row, the top row will always happen. You'll always get that 1 food. And then the bottom row is often, it's a may. So for instance, get 1 food, turn a card into 1 food if you want, or lay 2 eggs and then turn any food into an additional egg. Basically, whenever you see this symbol, that's it's the symbol of the cards. Sorry, my purple Gallinule is in the way. Oh, I can. Oh my god, I can move this. This is
I
revolutionary.
am about to play a bird. And we're going to lay down this red-shouldered hawk. Which,
Your
when
favorite.
activated, you look at the top bird from the deck, and if it is a bird that is smaller than 75 centimeters, this red-shouldered hawk will attack and consume that new bird.
What?
Uh,
Where are you putting this? In the woods?
yeah, the most commonly used one. Slot 1. Let's pay for it with...
So much for the
Oh,
relaxing non-violence of this game.
Yeah,
not
for the
have the food for
record,
it?
you don't have to take the violence route. You know, violence is not always necessary in bird game.
There we go.
Did
But
you
sometimes
do it,
it's
Ian?
efficient.
I think... No, wait. I think I've got this here. Change. There we go. Then why? And now I get trivia about the bird.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Thank you for playing that bird, because my Black Vulture has a once between turn activated ability of when another player's predation skill succeeds, I gain a food from the bird feeder.
Oh, wow.
That's a pretty good bird.
That's extremely strong.
I've laid some eggs on my common yellow throat.
Well, hold on. Common yellow what?
Throat.
No. That's a good bird. Okay.
You should spam clicking on it to hear its call.
Oh, I did. Oh, don't you worry. First thing I did.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I've already made a mistake. Tell you what. I'll draw a bird.
Is it a good one?
If I do lay an egg on this bird, I don't know if it's going to be a good bird.
You could go for the chaos option.
They
Okay.
are all good birds.
Chaos bird. Chaos bird control.
You cannot control a bird.
I'm going to take the house wren. Oh, King Rail.
King Rail of House Wren.
Wow.
All right. I need to get more food because I want to play my other bird.
What kind of food do you need?
Oh, I'm going to take this mouse food because I get bonus food because of my grosbeak.
Okay.
Gain one.
I believe I need to get food.
That's a good bird.
All these birds seem like excellent birds.
You're hard pressed to find a bad bird. I mean, they
Common
definitely
seagull.
exist.
Worst bird, though.
Well,
Yeah. I'm a sucker for a good pigeon.
Ooh! I just got to eat a eastern screech owl.
oh, good. Did it
You
scream
ate
at you?
What?
an owl?
How does that work?
So because I activated my my food track in the forest, I went to go get things from the bird feeder. That means that red-tailed hawk has a brown ability that activated. So that looks at the top card in the bird deck, determines if it's lower than 75 centimeters in wingspan, and if it is, it gets eaten.
And then I got my once between turn activated, so I got a fish for it.
This is
Thank you.
unbelievable.
Amazing.
I think that counts as a point too, to have a tucked bird.
When you tuck a
Tucks.
bird,
Yeah, one per,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Does destroying do like taking cards out of the deck actually do anything for you, or is
Yeah,
it just
It's not
being
just
mean?
card denial, not bird denial.
no.
You could never deny a bird.
Much like competitive drag shows, you get extra points for tucking.
But the whole process is really painful.
Oh yeah, exactly. So it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I am getting over the same head cold that Graham had.
Oh no.
For a second there, I did not realize it was my turn. Sorry.
This is a great head cold game. Like, there was a while where my morning routine while beating off a winter cold was just, getting up, taking all my blankets with me to the computer, and then just playing bird game with morning coffee. And it's the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah, if you could do that, why wouldn't you, right?
Well, I kind of screwed myself, didn't I? What am I going to do? I could be in it for the long con. Ooh. Sorry, I'm bird thinking.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm currently trying to figure out which bird I'm currently hearing, because I got the window open, a big old cedar here that's full of purple finches. And these are open-backed headphones, so I can hear the birds from the real birds.
Oh,
intermixing with the fantasy birds.
Show me the real birds. Yeah, let's just long con. No. This is so bird confusing. Sure. I want this avocado. I mostly just want to see more new birds, but
Fair. You haven't
All right.
You haven't seen the avocado yet? In all you're playing?
no, if I take the avocado, what I mean is that it'll put a new bird into play.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna play a bird.
What bird you gonna play?
I'm gonna play my Chihuahua raven.
Ooh.
That,
Well, raven.
that, and that.
What's
There you go.
What's special about the Chihuahua Raven, I wonder?
It's from the southwest U.S. and northern Mexico. It's named because it lives in the Chihuahua Desert.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you
my
got
God,
a
it does
food
look-
engine going too.
It does a little dance.
All right. Time to put down a chirping sparrow. I need eggs. No.
You have no
Same
eggs.
Also.
Yeah.
Well, I can put it in here. Fine. Egg time. Wait.
Time for egg.
So, what do eggs do for you? You can pay for them to upgrade what you do on other turns, essentially.
You need at least one egg to play a bird beyond the first bird in any of the lanes.
Habitat.
You see the
Okay.
price for it above the square of what the lane does.
Ah ha ha.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
First bird's always free, but that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Then you got to start paying eggs. And then
All right, so I need to tell my birds to get busy.
What do I want to do?
I gotta change the color balance on my camera. I appear to be coming from the 1970s.
They get a little bit of a yellow tint, but it's warm.
It's very warm. It's because I've got like my blinds tilted up, and they're like wood, so they're tilting orange light into the room.
Oh yeah, you're getting sun and wood reflection. Oof.
Yeah.
Too many Ks.
What?
I need to be cooler. Why can't I be cooler?
leather jacket, smoking cigarettes, giant sunglasses.
Yeah.
With an eye patch.
Sunglass with eye patch. Lean into that aesthetic.
I've drawn birds. 2 eye patches.
Mm.
So how do I lay an egg
And a microphone.
when it's egg laying time?
There are slots below each bird. Well, not every bird, but most birds have little egg slots.
Yeah.
You lay eggs into those when you do the laying
Okay.
egg action. So you're allocating them.
Egg capacity.
Yeah. My black vulture, for example, only has 1 slot.
All right. time to lay some eggs. Do I just click the egg thing at the bottom?
In the meadow, just
Yeah.
activate that lane. And then select birds.
Click to lay eggs. Okay.
Yeah.
Click on birds to lay eggs.
And your
why do I
Chihuahua
have
Raven has 3 slots at least.
Yeah, you just kind of populate the little empty eggs down at the bottom.
Ah, and can I do it in the other areas too?
Yep. Any slots you have.
I've got 2 eggs. I would like to. There we go. All right.
As a new player, I would suggest to you to not put them both on your Chihuahua Raven, because then you can use its activated ability.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. Do I get 3 eggs? Or 2, right?
You can pay 1 food to get a 3rd egg, since you're on, I guess, 2nd level, but that's your choice.
All right, I somehow... Okay. Discard eggs. Eggs left. What am I doing here that's so wrong? I'm so confused.
Just click on your birds.
I clicked on the rose-breasted grosbeak's egg, and now there's an X over it, and I don't know what I've done. Because I've never played this game before, and I apologize deeply to all of our very frustrated viewers, I'm sure.
An X on the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't...
And I'm in discard eggs? I don't understand.
Are you...
discarding eggs is the activated for the Raven.
Right. Oh, that lets me get a free food.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So the X...
Gain 2 from the supply.
Yeah.
All right. What's rare?
I
I don't have any other birds.
Does the Raven's ability activate before you get the eggs or after?
After you get the eggs. Yeah.
I should have put both eggs on my other bird. Oh, well.
You have more turns. You're
Time
good.
to lay some eggs. My
And,
chicken
Hey,
sparrow.
I got eggs and food that turn because of my Chihuahua Raven's ability.
Yeah.
good
So,
What a good pair!
yeah.
Yeah.
If you lean into developing that lane, you could make using the forest lane irrelevant for yourself.
Yeah. You can get some pretty gross bird chains going on.
Some pretty
You
gross
know,
peaks, yeah.
Bring us back to the meadow here. I'm about to pop off on my eggs by getting 2 eggs and then making another egg.
Oh
Thanks,
my God.
Tripping Sparrow.
This is so messed up.
You don't want to pop your eggs.
So we're going to give our red-tailored shouldered hawk an egg, and Chirping Sparrow an egg, and then Y. And then bonus egg.
The chirping sparrow is just like, whoa, hey, we're laying eggs? Yeah, I want to get in on that.
Yeah, I could lay an egg right now.
And that's it. I have egged.
The red-shouldered hawk has a very good cry to resemble like the air horn, like bow, 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 like it's Write that down, Twitch chat. Take notes.
Cancel, I don't want to do that.
Writes down Chipping Sparrow.
I'm gonna need more birds.
Yeah.
Mood.
I'm going to need more food.
Well, have I got some news for you about chickens?
Oh God,
Would
my
you like-
neighbor has chickens, and I'm so jealous.
Oh,
It is just, and the worst part is the window in my office is in the perfect position so that I can hear the chickens, but they don't get picked up on like a microphone or anything. So I'm just sitting here, envious of the life they get to live with chickens.
Oh,
Here, I'm just sitting in my own office like some kind of jackass with 0 birds.
why did I get a condo? I can't have chickens here.
Maybe you can ask your neighbor if you could like go over and visit their chickens
Oh,
and just like hang out.
But I'm shy.
Actually, I need to send you some links, Wheeler, because there is there's a zoo in Japan right now that is tweeting out daily pictures of the weighing of a baby secretary bird. And so we're getting daily updates to see the feathers coming out of the back of the head, and
Oh my
The fact
God.
that it can't stand up yet.
You're doing all that secretary paperwork.
The eyelashes are already in.
Ooh.
And it's just
Oh
it's less
my.
than a week. Yeah.
No,
They
I
will-
wanted that bird, Wheeler.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, Kathleen. But when it comes to card games, I'm a bit of a brewer.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I feel like knowing how to play Magic has already made me realize how broken some of these birds can be together.
Yeah.
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 It is. If you're familiar with, I mean, if you come into this game knowing other card games or like the other kind of just like engines in card games like this, like Magic or Dominion or whatever it may be, it'll definitely smooth out the process. But also when you misplay a bird the way that I did, it'll eat. I have 24 hours to sit with this misery.
I don't understand how you've misplayed this bird, so I hope to figure that out by the end of the game. I don't know enough about it to understand where you went wrong.
I went very aggressive with this raven, and I didn't need to. I should have picked a different bird other than the.
Oh, you
I
should have
picked
played
this-
your.
Well, I picked this purple Gallinule because I haven't played it before, and it looks nice. And it's kind of group huggy. I like the group hug cards. There's a
gets
series of cards that whenever they're activated, everybody gets something.
I have one of those too. Yeah.
Yeah, I typically like playing these cards.
Everyone gets to draw a bird card is very strong.
Yeah. For everyone.
There's also one. The hummingbird is my favorite. There's actually I think there's two hummingbirds that allow people to between turns they get food from the feeder, but you get to select who goes first. So you can set it up where given the knowledge of what birds people have, they might be picking food that they don't necessarily need or resetting the feeder for you to get food. But at the end of the day, everybody's happy because we all get more food.
Yeah.
And you can always swap food. You can trade food, right? Sort of like
Well, you
can
Kinda,
up-
yeah.
You can pay 2 to get one that you need.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you're never upset because even if, you get to, like, let's say you're just stuck getting a bunch of fish from the feeder and you don't have any birds that need fish directly, you're still just getting food that can be used towards any bird at the end of the day.
I'm grabbing 2 foods from the thing, and time to look at the bird from the deck.
Ooh.
It is, oh my goodness, a wood stork. That is 155 centimeters in wingspan. That is not smaller than 75. I don't get free food.
You couldn't
Oh.
eat that.
And
squirrel.
Matt doesn't get free food.
Yeah.
White crown. Who took, Kathleen, did you take the indigo bunting?
I did.
Yep, I was going to be taking that, and it went away.
It's a good bird.
Sorry.
Yeah, double food.
Oh,
bird.
yeah.
Yeah. Or when I lay eggs, I can still get food, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I can discard the egg to the trowel waven and then get 3 food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you upgrade your meadow far enough, giving away 1 egg for that is just like a drop in the bucket compared to how many eggs you're laying.
All right, I don't think I can play this bird yet, though. So, because I don't have 3 food, although I'm close.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, you already have at least 1 point towards winning the round goal, which is up in the right corner there.
Birds with, birds
Oh.
who do stick nests with eggs in them.
Yeah,
Oh,
because your raven has that.
I think he
Yes.
has a different kind of nest.
No,
No, that's
same
the
nest.
correct nest.
Oh, that was not something I even focused on. Now, what do I want to get? I'm gonna get a fish because I don't have one. Oh, but there's none of the other stuff available. Ugh. That sucks. I don't get to use my bonus. and I need it to play my Indigo Bunting. Why did I choose to do this? I didn't look at what was in the dice. Can I go back?
As long as you have the back on the bottom left hand, there's a back button.
Oh, yes. All right.
Yeah, the game's pretty forgiving about letting you take steps back, except for when it is a decision that has some kind of variance involved, like a random card from the deck, or if the feeder randomizes food.
Yeah. You can't RNG grind it.
Save scumming Wingspan in order to get the best feeder outcome.
Come on, I gotta get 3 mice.
I wonder if there are... I mean, there probably are Wingspan speed runs to some extent. Let me see.
Speedrun to 15 birds.
Oh my god, there are dedicated Wingspan speedrun calculators?
Ooh.
Calculator.
Sorry, there's a singular calculator. Huh.
All right. So, okay. Click on birds to lay eggs. How do I use my... All right, I don't understand why I'm so bad at this egg laying thing, but I'll figure it out. Okay. So now... discard a food.
What happens when you activate
I don't want to discard a food to lay an egg.
When you activate a habitat, it goes from right to left, card by card, in terms of order of operations.
All right.
So you have to lay the eggs, and then the next card activates, and for you, that is the food exchange.
All right, discard this one. Grab 2 random food from the supply. I'll take that and that. Because I don't have either of those. Thank you. Perfect. All right, eggs and food gotten. Phew.
All right. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, I've got some food. What do we got down at the water for birds that I might want to play?
All of them,
What?
because you
A
love
lot of-
them all.
I mean, there's a lot of bonus options here, but I don't really like any of these particular birds. So, I'm going to draw from the deck. Was that a good idea? Not particularly.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's fine. But it could have been better. Oh, wait, I get to draw again? Sure. Nope, we're done.
Draw 2, and then... Oh, I didn't actually read this yellow throat. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
Reading the bird explains the bird.
You know what's even better with that, though? Is my second bird I'm adding there, the barn swallow.
Oh my god.
I have so much choice in what bird cards I have in hand now when I draw them.
I don't like telling chat to do things, but if somebody doesn't quote "reading the bird explains the bird," I'm going to scream.
No, quote that, not the other thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't quote me saying that. Quote Ian's "reading the bird explains the bird."
They're both good quotes now.
Yeah.
Brewer's Blackbird. Brewer
keep
was a
pushing them
prominent
deeper.
19th century ornithologist. And
Speaking of good
zoologist.
quotes, I really appreciated, Wheeler, when you opened up explaining what this game is and what you do in it. How you described how when you play it, you lay eggs, you eat food, and you draw cards. Because that's my experience when going to any LGS with Magic players.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's this game has tricklings in every little facet of life. I mean, at least when it's very, somewhat connected to nerddom, and I guess real life too. Bird Game is kind of just about real life.
Yeah. It's a microcosm.
I need to call my mom. some of the trivia on these birds, like it's genuinely just heartwarming to listen to the trivia when it gets read out. There are different options that you can select, but realistically, you want to hear the trivia for any new bird that gets played.
Oh yeah.
Or any bird that gets played, rather.
Yeah, you keep that
it's great.
setting on.
Mm-hmm. And max volume every single time.
Yes. As loud as possible.
And sometimes the trivia is just so jarring. It's hilarious. Like a lot of it is very quaint, it's innocuous. It's stuff where you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then there was one, I forget which bird it is, but it's just like discovered, named after this ornithologist from the early 1900s. That like died in like a boating accident or something, or was like shot on a hunting trip. And you're just like, where did that come from? Like left field, it's just like, this is how this guy died. And you're like, oh.
This bird is named after a murdered ornithologist.
I think that might actually be it. Yeah. I think it's just like this ornithologist was stabbed by his wife. And it's just like, oh, okay. Well, thanks, Bird Game.
So informative.
Sometimes Bird Game has no chill.
Really like the way that your two blackbirds seem to be interacting there.
Yeah, they're having a conversation. So, how was your day? Oh, don't get me started.
How are the French fries downtown?
I fed a group of 4 crows that were down by the library this morning some peanuts, and they're quite happy to have the snack.
You're gaining allies. They'll remember this.
I think one of them might have been a very young fledgling because they were keeping pretty close together and calling at people.
They hadn't yet, learned the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they looked ratty as hell too. So.
Ian's just feeding all these crows and roasting them too. Just serving up insults.
They don't have Twitch accounts.
All right, Kathleen, what will
Belted
you do
kingfisher.
today?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, look at that belted kingfisher. Oh.
I mean, I was gonna take it because I want a water bird.
It's
good. Fisher of Kings.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Oh no! There's one of my favorite birds is currently available for pickup.
The dark-eyed junco jeans bird.
Yes, the dark-eyed junco. So the juncos generally get shooed away from my feeding station by the purple finches because they're terrible. But the juncos have these tiny little beaks, and they make the most annoyed sound whenever something bad happens. And you get 2 of them, and they'll just pull their tiny heads back and just scream into the air.
Relatable.
It's beautiful. Tuck a bird from your hand behind this bird if you do gain 1 grain from the supply when activated. Whew. That's pretty good.
If you have a good engine built up for getting bird cards.
Yeah, I don't have an engine built up for anything right now, so I think what I got to do is just... I can't play the Ashthud, but I can choose some food. Yeah, that sounds good. You know what, we'll just... Okay, look at another bird. Hey, it's an acorn woodpecker. We're going to eat it.
Delicious.
Points. All right, that's me.
Ooh, I get food too.
Oh, and to just in case people are wondering, because we're in a new round, we're in round 2. There's a new bonus, birds and water, as well as the order in which we take our turn has been randomized. I believe.
I think
Well,
it just
it shifted
moved up
slightly.
one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ian was first last time, and now I'm first.
Okay. Yeah, there are different settings that you can have when you do custom games for like how long the rounds are, how the turn order goes, when people take their turn, if they're birds or not.
How good the birds are.
Now, have they released the expansions for this game in the digital version yet? Because I do love me some good North American birds, but I prefer some of the Southern Hemisphere. They do have the best birds.
Do they have kiwis in the Southern Hemisphere one?
I mean, I
Or
hope so.
kakapos?
Yeah. Kiwis, kakapos, again, those shoebills.
Yeah, there's they've yet to do it. I think they were. I recall hearing news about the European expansion at some point around the time when the Oceania expansion came out late last year. I want to say. Sorry, I have bird business I could be doing.
Thank you so much.
Eurasian eagle owls are some of the best pet owls.
Hmm.
I actually do that.
Because they're huge and goofy.
That's what Ian's here for.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I also don't want to do that. No. No, it's all wrong.
Oh no.
It's
Your
okay.
avocado won't go in the forest.
Why can't my avocado just go into the forest? I don't see anything wrong with this. 2 for that. We're on turn 6, but I like all my birds. This is, at this point, it's not even doubling down. This is like, I'm like quintupling down on this purple Gallinule, and it's kind of destroying my game, but that's okay.
Well, it's worth 7 bird points.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's very colorful, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's of course the original, the base game of Wingspan, that we're seeing in front of us right now. And there's another expansion. Got released quite some time ago. The European expansion.
Ooh, with an owl.
2019, I believe. You got a pretty owl on there. There's a lot of really good names in this one. Really good names in this one. Like, it takes the whole the idiotic European naming convention of calling it like, this is Barf Tucker's Wingleberry or whatever, to a whole new level.
I know that bird.
And then you have the recently released Oceania expansion, and this is where bird game kicks it into overdrive. There's some great birds in there, and yes, you got some kiwis, you got some lyrebirds.
Oh, the lyrebird.
Lyrebirds.
You got some, I believe there's an emu, maybe even 2. You got some big birds.
One of the few birds to defeat the British Empire.
Can we swear on this stream?
Fleetingly.
Okay, you got some prehistoric looking motherfuckers in here. Like it's great.
Oh, like the cassowary?
I believe there's a cassowary in here.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I want to play the Oceania expansion. There are so many good birds in Australia.
Yeah.
Even their like crap birds that, that nobody likes and that are loud and annoying are amazing. They have like ibises there, and they call them bin chickens.
Yeah.
Bin chickens. God, what a culture.
God, that's good.
Yeah, one of my dreams is just stuffing a shipping container full of cockatoos and releasing them in the Vancouver Island area with the hope that they do become invasive.
Ian, when we went to Australia, there's this little park that you could go into, and that you could just go and have a cockatoo experience with some semi-tame cockatoos, and they would land on you, and they would like come and eat out of pans in your hand until they were bored of you, and then they would leave.
Yeah.
So there's nothing keeping them there. They just like food and they're lazy. But it was very fun.
I just love the idea of having a cockatoo experience.
All right. So if I lay eggs, I get three eggs now.
You've
What's in the
upgraded.
feeder right now?
Oh my god.
Also, last turn I did pop off. I'm sorry, but I did.
I don't
I
think
felt
you're
like it was
that.
necessary.
Excuse me? Have you been popping off without telling us?
Well, I just told you now.
Oh my god. He did pop
Whoa.
off. That's a big owl.
Great
Is it-
horns.
Ooh, and that's a
Yeah.
good kinglet
Goodness.
right there.
That kinglet better be careful because that owl could eat it.
I'm looking at. I haven't opened. I haven't physically opened the Oceania expansion because it came out during quarantine. But like just Australasian shoveler. Australasian shoveler. And the
Shoveler.
trivia. This is so good. The trivia. This bird's Maori name, Kurowangi, means snuffle.
Wow.
How does that just not warm all the parts of your heart?
Oh my cockles.
The
I-
cockles.
I don't know if I can handle a snuffle bird. That's
Just the thought of it
Interesting.
makes you sniffle.
Sir, are you crying? It's such a good bird.
oh right. Gotta put a bird in a place, and we're gonna do it with
A bird.
Yeah, it's food zone time.
Yeah, put that bird in its place.
Nope. Yep.
Ooh.
Junko,
Oh.
get junked.
I have not seen this bird. Pine siskin? Whoa.
Tuck a bird card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, gain 1 wheat from the supply.
Select a bird from any habitat. Okay, we'll use the red-shouldered hawk's egg. Oh. Well, now I'm learning it's pronounced Junko.
Not unlike the jeans.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gonna go for that nuthatch. And that.
Yeah, let's see.
Pie
Dark-eyed Junko jeans Photoshop.
If a dark-eyed
That's a-
Junko would wear jeans, it would it wear them like this or like this?
It's a very cute bird. I mean, they're all cute birds, but especially it's very orb-like when it wants to be, and I appreciate that.
Oh, they poof up real good.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Which birds do I want? I think I'll get rid of that one. I just acquired bird cards. I feel so powerful now.
Powerful bird cards.
Boom, baby.
Oh, I have a between. I have an ability. My American avocado. When another player takes the lay eggs action, this bird
I
lays
laid eggs.
1 egg on another with a nest.
Is it
Oh
time
my
for
gosh.
egg?
Egg
It's time
nest.
for egg.
You just need to have another bird with
Do
that
I
kind
not
of
have
nest.
another bird with an egg nest? I
You
don't.
do not.
No.
Oh!
Avocado's powerless.
I thought I had a. I mean, that's fine. I'm just playing it because it's a big water bird.
Seems like you're in a real egg bind right now.
Oh,
You can't lay it on your raven?
no, because the raven. Where'd my raven go? The raven has a twigs nest. Twigs nest.
Oh.
Yeah, you need
Sticks,
a free
sticks
range
bowl.
egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
sticks
looks like
bowl plop.
It looks like the raven is also full of eggs at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I couldn't possibly have any more eggs. Well, maybe just
14.
one.
Paul Newman walks in. Some would say eating eggs.
I could eat 50 eggs. Go on, chew on it, mash on it.
I just recently, if you're a fan of birds in games, I would highly recommend you check out the current frontrunner in the Yakuza series, Like a Dragon, where during the property management subgame, you can talk to your property management chicken, and if you talk to her enough times, she'll lay an egg for you.
Is it
Sometimes
Nugget?
No, it's Nugget's descendant of sorts.
Oh.
But you'll sometimes get a quality egg, and these eggs are actually some of the best energy items in the game.
Huh.
And they're just free. All it takes is your time to talk to a chicken.
I'm glad Nugget had a long, successful family.
Okay, what am I doing? What? No.
Pine Siskin.
All right, it's my turn. I don't have any birds to play. Maybe I should get a bird. I'm not sure I'm not sure I love any of these birds here.
You can go wild card.
Yeah, and I mean the kingfisher. Sorry, not because of the kingfisher, but because you got extra eggs, just kind of kicking it. You could even double up on the random cards.
God, that American Robin seems really good though for cycling through birds.
Yeah.
It does help you develop your hand.
That's true, but I don't have any birds to I don't have any bird cards to do anything with, right?
Well, if you play that, because the habitats activate right to left, even if you had none in your hand, you would draw and then activate that ability, which means that you can't not have cards in your hand when you activate that.
Yeah. It's pretty, considering that you have, like, you're setting up shop in the grasslands, which is frankly terrifying. And like when you get that if you get that robin down there, anytime you're laying eggs in that, you just get to, you get to filter through more cards while also making a bunch of food. So that's kind of like a living the dream sort of scenario of like, you're using your egg laying action, but because of all the birds that you put in there, you also just get a bunch of food and more cards. So it all comes together.
Yeah.
It's also just a cheap bird that holds a bunch of eggs.
Yeah. It is only worth 1 bird point, but
that's
because they balanced it for its utility. But I mean, it's your choice.
Wait, I don't want that. I want this one. Did I grab the wrong one? Choose 2 cards. Yes, no, those are the 2 I want. Okay, great. A random card and the robin, because I can at least play them.
Ooh, common nighthawk. I just like looking at that bird. I don't think it's you can do some silly stuff with these birds. There are a bunch of birds that they just move from habitat to habitat.
Yeah.
I have one of those too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bird
you can do some silly
repositioning
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, what I got? I got fruit, I got a fish, and that's not doing much for me at all right now. What's in the feeder, friends? Double wheat?
You can roll it to get new stuff, though.
I mean, I suppose I could, but that takes an... Does that take an action?
Does that take your
No.
action?
It's
No,
free.
no. Yeah,
Okay,
at
well,
the end, when your feeder has 2, when it only has 1 type of food in there, you can then randomize, and it fills up the feeder with new food, so that people just don't get stuck, doing nothing, and doing nothing.
Right. What a well-designed game. Very elegant.
Yeah, it's absolutely, like, I can't stress how much it goes from like the first 10 minutes or whatever, getting the UI and starting to understand all the little aspects of it, can seem like it's a lot. And even from a viewer perspective, it can be like, I don't know why these things are happening at times, but I just like the birds. it's absolutely a once you put your hands on it, you're like, oh wait, I can do this. This is easy, right? Or like it starts to make sense. Everything is like, oh, this does that. This is when I can do that, and then it's just great. You just get to sit back and relax and enjoy the birds.
Yeah, you have a good time.
Wait. That's the one I want to get rid of. Sorry, I'm tucking a bird behind my Junko to get an extra grain.
Is it all right if I dredge up your Cool Hand Luke comment real quick?
Please do.
I'm an absolute sucker for Paul Newman and Cool Hand Luke in particular, and that scene as well. And I just want to get out that it's my favorite Christ allegory, because one of my favorite Gospels is when Jesus eats 50 eggs in front of Caiaphas, and then he's like, "Okay, well, we got to get rid of this guy."
Well, maintaining eye contact too. That's the best part of the story.
Yeah, he doesn't even shell them too. He just eats them whole. It's kind of incredible.
Well, it's with transubstantiation, you know. He.
Yeah, I remember as a kid during communion, and they go to give me a wafer, and I go, "No, I'm good," and I start eating an egg whole, and they're about to stop me, but then the priest goes, "No, this guy's way ahead of the game. This kid knows what he's doing."
This kid's taking communion on another level.
Oh.
Damn, dude, you know what's up.
Oh, hey, one of my Finch friends brought a juvenile by.
Sorry, can you, just for the sake of making everything above the ground, can you explain what you mean by that?
Well, it's just off the ground. I've got a bird feeder that's just to the right of my camera here.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a purple finch and a young purple finch. And I'm guessing it's a young purple finch because it's got some of the red feather, but it hasn't come in fully yet. So they're mostly brown, but just a bit of red's poking through.
Thank you.
Oh, now it's looking at me.
Oh no.
It's very confused.
You're being perceived by a bird.
Perceive me as a bird and nothing else.
It's over the past few months. It's taken a while, but they have gotten used to my presence, so that I can be up against the window and just a foot away from them. And they're like,
I mean, that's good because you live there. So
yeah, they're like, we're just eating here. But
hey, we're just eating here.
I'm squawking here. Sorry, gamers. I'm waist deep in what to do. We have 3 turns left for this round.
I think so.
Dokie. I'm just gonna be boring.
And what are you doing by being boring?
I'm just getting one single food because I didn't develop in green at all very early on, which is usually not advisable.
Yeah.
You can do it. Depends on what kind of birds you have. I did not have those kind of birds.
that's our friend
Hey,
right there.
it's one of the stars of this game.
Yeah, they came by to say hi.
Wait, where?
Wait.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, and that is in fact. Oh, the label isn't in there. I figured the best thing to have the birds eat out of would be an official nerve ashtray.
There's an unsettling amount of overlap over our interests. Oh, Christ.
It happens a lot with Ian, though. He's just interested in so many things.
What can I get if I spend an egg?
But a nerve ashtray.
Mm-hmm.
A bug or a
bird
fruit? There's no bugs or fruit available.
That's a raw deal.
Oh, I don't want that. How do I... No, go back. No, I just want to click when activated.
Yeah.
How do I not spend an egg to activate this? Because I won't get an ability. I won't get like anything out of it.
You can skip on the lower right, I think.
I don't see an option to skip.
There should just be like an arrow that is pointing towards just a straight line, and then it'll prompt you with like, hey, do you want to skip this ability? Just make sure you don't have whatever, like if it asks you to discard an egg, make sure you don't have any eggs highlighted.
Yeah, like, all right. So I've played my Robin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna feed it a bug. It says click on any bird from a habitat to spend an egg.
You have to play the bird.
Sorry,
That's one of the costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yes. Okay, done. All right. Right, I needed to spend an egg to play it. That makes sense. Sorry, I forgot. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
And from now on, I'm going to need 2 eggs.
For that particular column, yeah.
Do I have egg? I do have eggs on the board. Thank goodness. Okay.
You need 2 eggs to build up to the next level, but depending, I mean, this is a part where how you are playing the game and how you're building up your bird board becomes super important, because like you might not need to put an additional bird or that many more birds. Like maybe you want 1 more, but maybe you don't want any, because you are already just getting so much out of those eggs.
Laying eggs?
As is,
Yeah.
Like if you have more when activated birds, sure. But yeah. There's you got options. Bird options even.
Yeah.
Oh, the ash-throated flycatcher gets all its water from its food because they're adapted to dry places.
I think a lot of animals get a lot of their water from their food. It's really
Since
the
I
only safe
switched-
place.
Yeah, since they switched Baxter to like all wet food, he basically does not drink water anymore. It's very weird.
Just straight alcohol all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'd like to call Gobble Gobble.
Oh, is it turkey time?
It's turkey time.
Oh.
Wheeler, you know what to do. Activate my turkey.
Actually, here, let me max out my game volume on my system really quickly. Sorry, not sorry.
I love how I can't hear it.
No.
So we're fine with it, whatever.
Yeah, that one's for Twitch chat and Papa.
It's a very gentle gobble.
God, that Gentle Gobble reads like a children's show with anthropomorphized turkeys. Like that might be something in like Chicken Run.
It's either that or a My Hero Academia character.
Yeah.
Gentle Gobble.
Gentle gobble.
They're very dapper.
It's kind of like a gumming, but
Oh,
Purple gallinule. With its long toes, this bird can walk on lily pads without sinking.
All right.
wow.
It's my turn.
I should have had the volume up a long time ago. Because if that's not too loud, they got a whole bunch of trivia there.
Woohoo. All right.
Are you happy you finally got that bird out?
Yep, it only took sabotaging my game, but we got there.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Anything for Bird.
I mean, a bird that can treat a pond with lily pads like a video game sounds pretty rad.
Talk about Christ allegories.
Sure. And I get to choose a card. Random, please. Sure.
Ooh. I feel like I've used the wrong bonus card here.
All right. Choose bird from the bird feeder. I cannot do that. All right. I don't get anything from my indigo bunting because there's no bugs or berries there. Discard an egg to get 2 from the supply.
Do you have
Alright.
eggs?
Oh, I've got lots of eggs.
Oh, nice. I'm out of eggs. Gonna have to activate my turkey to get more eggs.
Do you think that Wingspan is on that website that it's like, does the dog die in it for video games? Does the dog die? I think that's what it's called. It's like a list of whether or not an animal is harmed or is killed in a video game or a movie.
That's a really good...
Just because the great horned owl over here says these strong owls can kill large prey, including skunks, cats, and dogs.
Yeah?
Do you think that counts?
Oh, wow.
Well, the predation doesn't happen in the game. It only happens in the periphery. So
Yeah, I think the game would probably have to show up on the list under implied violence towards dogs.
yeah.
Unless,
This
of course,
game-
it's a great horned owl that's taken some sort of vow against dogs.
Yeah. This game doesn't get the explicit tag.
I mean, which I find honestly surprising because probably more than most games in this rating level, that's got just tremendous amounts of tits.
Yeah, the game. I was gonna say the game as a whole, you know, because it's not direct violence, it's not on the list. But it's worth saying this particular great horned owl fucking hates dogs. Anyways, let's draw some birds, shall we?
Birds,
horned
birds,
owl-
birds, birds.
This horned owl has done war crimes.
Everybody. I kind of just want a random bird. Double random bird. Oh, Cooper's hawk. And a Bell's Vireo.
Oh, that's a good sound.
My Gallinule will allow everybody to draw one card.
Oh, excellent.
A golden
Thank
eagle.
you.
Oh,
Dang.
I usually don't like predatory birds, but well, again, within game.
That's a very strong predatory bird, though.
It's a very good bird.
I've drawn a bird.
200.
A golden eye.
A lot of gold going around.
Oh,
I think we should have shuffled more.
okay.
Ian's turn now.
Sorry, it's the first time out of the wrapping.
Is it my turn?
Okay. And I'm going to play a bird.
There we go.
I love eagles because they're gigantic, they're terrifying, but they're incredibly stupid and they sound like idiot, whiny babies. Like, they just sound like they're crying.
Relatable. Yeah.
Yeah, they do not sound even slightly majestic.
Don't talk about Don Henley that way.
I mean, you should have heard Don Henley after the Ataris came out with that Boys of Summer cover. He was...
I keep forgetting this game doesn't like having focus. Or not having focus. Hey, cool, I get a draw from your
Bird.
big web boy. Ooh. That is a stellar J.
Ooh.
stellar jay. Oh, white-faced ibis?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love ibis.
All right, yeah, gotta get food.
Kathleen, you're killing it.
Am I?
Yeah, you're doing extremely good.
I blame years of playing Magic. I can just see how the cards combo together.
Yeah, you actually have a really good developed prairie here.
Oh, yeah. I just want to lay eggs, because laying eggs gets me food, so I can ignore the food track.
Yeah, basically. You set yourself up good early there, and really that's all you need sometimes.
Oh, I haven't. Okay.
Skip.
Why do-
behind the bird? Ooh, I have now destroyed a common loon. No, the loon escaped. It's got 117 centimeters of wingspan.
Oh, thank God.
The loon will
Oh, wow.
destroy you.
Please don't harm any loons.
I mean, it's got the chick on its back. It's all
I just
floating in the
drew
water.
a house finch. It can lay so many eggs.
You get real good value from the house finch too, as opposed to going to the anything cellared.
Yeah. All right. Now it's
0.
number of eggs in the prairie. I think Kathleen is probably going to win this round.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have any so far.
You have the capacity for them, though.
That's true. Alright. Well, it's Wheeler's turn right now.
Ooh. Steady. Do I just double up on that? Do that, do that.
Not sure if anyone else just got a different soundtracks. That sounds a lot more like a Destiny song.
Nope.
Not personally.
God, it sounds so disgusting. Clicking on double bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, condor. Oh, the chimney swift.
I know, they're both
Oh,
really good there.
cigar with
cigar.
wings. yeah.
So why is the chimney swift so good in this game?
It looks like a cigar.
It just
Yeah,
looks like a
that's it.
cigar.
Okay.
That's it.
That's fair.
It just looks really funny.
But the California condor, I mean, not to give it away here, but you can play that with no food.
Yep.
Yeah, and then get another bonus card. It's not worth much, but the bonus could be worth a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good late play bird.
Mm-hmm.
Or early play just to build up, for example, a better food track or something. Like my black vulture.
It's
because
good to
that had no
combo.
food either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the woodpecker there. If you have the birds, the cheaper birds that are like when you play this, you can play something in the same habitat. Like it lets you
Like my
jump
ruby
up.
crowned kinglet, yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah, actually, that's a very good little combo there with the woodpecker into the condor would be.
I like to imagine that like people that take this game really see like competitive Wingspan players, that their conversations, like they're at a bar after like a tournament and they're just talking shop and bad beats, but it's all just bird related.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Bird beats. Yeah.
It's aggressive. There's a lot of swearing involved, but they're just talking about how out of nowhere their opponent, like, they downy woodpeckered into the California condor, and I didn't see it coming, and that's on me. That's on me. But honestly, all of a sudden they're making eggs like it's free. Anyways,
Here I am just moving my chimney swift back and forth.
yeah.
I got really smoked out by that chimney swift.
And it appears as though Stevens is looking for what we call the smoked out maneuver. It involves chaining chimney swifts, darting around the board with immense speed. You'd almost think it was a peregrine falcon there, Tom. Just the speed in which this swift just accrues value for the player. It's incredible. Actually, let me write this down. Pitch to James. Competitive Wingspan commentary.
Yep. Give him the fish. Don't give him the fish.
Did you give them the fish?
Nope. I've given them the fish. Oh no. Egg. Whew.
Give them the egg. Ooh, my turn.
Give a bird a fish, and it'll feed it for a day. Teach a bird to fish, and then you'll be able to tuck cards behind this bird.
For cash value.
That one.
You're going to start up a new business, Cash for Birds. It's like Cash for Gold, except instead of them getting screwed over, I'm getting screwed over.
Oh, I just drew a card that I need to play eventually. Okay. It's difficult life here on Bird Game.
I don't know where in the world it was, but I recently saw a short video of some form of wild black bird. I'm guessing it's probably a crow or raven of some sort, but flying into a man's apartment from outdoors with a large currency bill in its mouth and tucking it into a drawer and assuming going out back for more.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's got a system.
Ooh, Song Sparrow. That bird's got a lot of eggs. What to bird?
That's always the question.
Really concerned with eggs in the grassland. Lay enough to lose your mind.
Eggs in the grassland. To the right. If this bird move to another. What to bird? What to bird?
Just do what feels good.
I want to see that eagle on the floor.
I want to get this. I want to get this eagle down stat.
Are you veering?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Great.
I'm mostly just playing birds. I kind of have an idea. I don't know if it's good. The music just got really dramatic and loud, by the way. So
yep. You found the Destiny track.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna let me turn that down slightly.
When that track hits, you have to really gun for like the hard bird plays.
Yeah. My team is bird leaving in me. Oh God.
Really hitting some low-flying birds here today.
Lo-fi birds to study and lay eggs to 24-hour remix.
No.
Lo-fi birds to nest to.
It's just that. Oh god, hold on. Lo-fi anime girl but bird. Oh, don't Google that.
Oh no.
No, don't Google that.
Let's see. And yeah, that's good.
Which reminds me, Tuca and Bertie is coming back.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play this bird. Is it better to tuck? Or the bird? Because
So
you get a
tuck-
victory point for it?
A tuck's only going to give you 1 point, whereas the bird probably is going to give you more than 1 point.
Yeah, you tuck
Yeah.
you tuck bird cards that you don't really want to play.
Okay.
I find, anyway.
I'm going to skip that. Skip it. Is there anything in the bird feeder that I can take? No.
Oh, no, you can't even roll. Boo.
All right, and I get to gain 2 food from the supply.
Is Ian saying boo? No, he's saying boo-erds. Boo-erds.
Birds.
I was saying boo-erds.
I really just want to get this barn owl out so you can continuously click on it for other people.
Oh, please. Please.
I have a bird waiting in the wings to play
For
for you to do that as well.
Oh.
That's a stellar J right there. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I thought you drew that card.
No, that was me. Named after naturalist George Steller, who saw the bird once on a Russian exploration to Alaska in 1741.
Named after a guy that saw a thing.
Yeah.
Some of these bird trivias, they read like that YouTube. It's like a video of a guy pretending to be like a park ranger, and he says like you can tell it's an aspen because of the way that it is. And it's like yeah,
That's an
it's-
aspen.
Yeah, this
Really
bird
got
was
the
named
aspen
after.
bird.
The bird was named after the person that saw it. Okay.
Take.
Thanks.
Cash. Take. Dang it, I can't tuck my bonus cards.
The Common Raven. Named after actor, writer, and rapper Common.
I was gonna say, what, Raven Simone?
Ooh, that does sound like that particular person.
Ooh, food. Huh. Which one do I want more?
My red-shouldered hawk ate a chickadee, by the way.
Delicious.
Which one should I play? You know how you said that one card was a good play? The California Condor that I've now played?
Yeah, the Condor Storm. Oh, did you Condor Storm?
I condored, yeah.
Oh, Condor.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, it's such a gross noise. Here, let me turn up the volume for chat. It's truly, it's repulsive.
You love
No,
it.
get away. Oh, wait, I don't want to accidentally lay an egg on your bird.
Oh, please do. Be a team player.
I mean, hey, we could have made a deal. We could make deals.
What's another film from the 1980s that doesn't get enough love these days? It's Disney's Condor Man.
Condor Man?
Yeah. It's about a man who made a flight suit that he could flap his wings on. And he's got his own little... I mean, he's a full-on superhero. He's got the suit for flapping. He's got the Condor car, which is camouflaged to look like a big old wagon. And a great theme song.
This just sounds like off-brand Batman.
Kind of was.
Hey.
It was kind of taking the piss on the...
Hey, if a sedan is a 4-door car, does that make a DeLorean a Condor car? Because it looks like it has wings. Anyways, check out this bird play. 3, 2, 1. This is my board. Hold on. wait. Okay, here we go. Oh, I should have been mousing. What the hell did I do wrong? There's still time to mice.
You're renting into a Vireo?
Yes.
House wren.
Wren
House
vireo.
wrens will remove the eggs of other birds and take over their nests.
Oh, that's what that card does. Okay, I understand now.
Bell's vireo. John Graham Bell taught taxidermy to future U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt.
Okay, Magic players, is there some sort of Ren and 6 joke that we can make with this?
breeding manager.
Hold on. Let me get back to that Bell's Vireo trivia. John Graham Bell taught taxidermy to future U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt.
On this very bird.
Doesn't even mention the bird. Great. Good trivia.
Oh, that's great, Alexander. I hope this telephone thing you've been working on really turns out to be successful. Thank you, Mom. What about you, John? What have you been up to? Oh... I taught my buddy from college, Teddy, about taxidermy this past weekend. Oh. Well, that's good too, honey. Glad to hear.
I hear he's got a new stick.
I keep telling him, it's way too big. It makes these hikes insufferable.
And he speaks so soft, I can barely hear him sometimes.
I keep telling him, pack light and talk and speak clearly and loud. This is so important to survival.
Speak up and keep your hands free.
Yeah, exactly. In this TED Talk, I will explain why President Theodore Roosevelt was an incredible asshole and a big idiot when it comes to being a naturalist. This is day one stuff, people.
Yep.
I mean,
Who's laying egg? Oh, wait. Gotta get that owl out.
speak softly and carry a big stick. Okay, Teddy, well, how about you stick to running the country?
Wow.
Okay, barn owls on the board.
Please.
Please click for amazing sound.
All right, hold on. Let me turn down all of the music.
It's a couple years back. I got to go to a Birds of Prey center in Lethbridge, and they had a Rubbermaid container full of barn owl chicks, and it was just an amazing racket.
There's so much to that sentence.
Unfortunately, it wasn't something you could, take away with you. It was,
Yeah, one for everybody. This is the barn owl for folks at home.
very good.
Wow. What an absolutely miserable set of sounds.
That's what we're here for.
That's the sound that they make when they're happy, or angry, or breathing.
Yeah, extant. Oh, Wheeler's
That's a lot of
fighting
eggs.
for egg dominance in the.
I'm egging.
Oh, how many eggs do you have? Wow.
In
11.
the grasslands, I have 10.
Dang.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I'm at this part of the game.
You don't think I'm going to be catching up to that level?
Well, you can just focus on the next goal then.
Yeah,
Birds in the forest.
that seems like something you've got sewn up.
Well, you're in second place right now for that.
True.
Listen, kids. There's two kinds of birds. You're either a played bird or an ambient bird. And you don't want to be a played bird.
Let me tell you.
Anyways, that's why I'm no longer allowed to give birds seminars at Swan Lake.
I don't have another. Oh, wait. I could put it on a belted kingfisher nest because that's any kind of bird. Sick.
Oh,
Sick play.
Barrow's golden eye. Wow. That's so
Alright,
much.
let's see.
That's such a nice sounding bird.
So I can lay eggs and get food.
And draw cards.
Yeah. How many turns are left in this? How many turns are left in this round?
3.
Like 3, I think. Yeah.
3. Ah, okay.
Yeah, the little blue cube with a number above your food and egg count, that's going to show how many turns are left in the round.
All right. All right, I'm gonna lay some eggs. What to do? What to do? What to do?
Eggs laid.
I don't have any bird cards. Oh, sick! I actually get to use my indigo bunting thing. That's
Nice.
awesome.
Congratulations.
I will take that free egg. I'm gonna get rid of my belted kingfisher's egg and get some more bird feed. What if I don't have? I don't have fish. What do I want 2 of? Yeah, grain, we'll say. That was a good turn.
I mean, they're all good turns.
Oh,
Oh, God.
All right, I need birds. What's on the plate right now?
Wow,
we have
you
no eggs in the
Yeah, no birds in the forest.
In an interview from 2016, Hideaki Anno confirmed that the tang, as it's known among the fan base, from End of Evangelion, is actually just yolk.
You have no wetland birds, Ian.
I don't.
What do you got against swamps?
I think I'm going to grab this bird here, and I think I can make it work when I get to the next turn.
Oh, did you grab the bird I wanted?
Oh no, did I? The
Oh,
song sparrow?
probably.
Probably.
Oh, no.
One of those.
Turkey.
A brown-headed cowbird has been eaten by my great horned owl.
Oh.
It is a bit daunting that the great horned owl, which has a wingspan of 112 centimeters, can consume birds at least in this game, up to 100 centimeters. So just barely smaller than them.
God.
Honestly, it's over all the time I've spent observing birds in my life, they are some of the world's most ambitious creatures in the things that they will try.
So they're
I mean,
full of hubris.
We've all seen the pelican that attempted to eat a capybara, right?
Well, you keep showing it to us, yes.
Yeah, and we keep asking you to stop showing it to us as well.
Look, this is what pelicans do in distress, people.
Golden eagle. Golden eagles mostly eat rabbit-sized prey.
Oh.
Trying to soft
Go
gobble a
after
capybara.
livestock and birds.
Why would you say rabbit-sized? Don't say that. All right, friendship with Golden Eagle ended.
Now friends with...
Now Great Crested Flycatcher is my best friend.
It's in the name,
Oh, that's
that's great.
That's a good bird.
Yeah.
That's a really good bird, actually.
Or the downy woodpecker.
That's also a very good bird. But the Great Crested Flycatcher, it only takes 2 food. It's got 3 eggs, which is pretty good. 5 bird points, and you get to gain insects from the feeder if
Yeah,
there
not
is
even
one when
tucking.
you activate it.
It's-
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Bring it to you. Other interesting bird facts I'd heard recently was that the current line of thought in terms of research as to why the Kia moved to become the world's only alpine parrot was because they just were fed up with human beings existing in their current territory, and so they decided to adapt and move into a higher altitude.
Honestly, fair.
They just said, "That's it. I'm fed up with this," and then they went to live in the woods. They're living off the grid now.
Yeah.
Probably explains also why they spend so much time disassembling automobiles. What do I want to do?
I mean, you're already having a good time, so what else is there to do?
I don't have enough eggs. I mean, it's not a good time right now, Matt. This is a trying time. I don't have enough oof.
And that's why you're trying.
The trying times. Select birds to lay eggs. This one, and this one.
Can I
Cool.
select all?
games.
Choose food to discard. What if no?
Oh, the warbler. That's a good bird.
Rolling the
That's
dice on the
that's
owl.
a thick bird right there. My God,
Warbler?
the warbler. Prothonotory warbler.
Where's this warbler?
It's in the draw bird cards.
Oh, no abilities.
No abilities, but it's gigantic. And it's, not really. It's 23 centimeters. But
It's worth 8 points.
yeah. One of my favorite ways to play this game is I just call it the Big Bird build, where there are a lot of, it's primarily water birds, but also grassland birds too. That just have a massive amount of points associated with them.
Yeah.
It's just absolute units.
Like the
Sevens
turkey.
to
Yeah.
yeah. And that's basically just what you do is you just you build up some food. You ideally get some kind of egg laying bird involved, or birds that let you cash in cards for eggs. And then you just have a series, your team is just thick bird.
Bird beef.
I have to say that I just popped off from a sparrow, a Savannah sparrow, into a Canada goose. So now I'm the villain here.
Oh, I got really worried there. I thought I clicked through. Woo! Dodged a bird bullet there. I don't think I played this super well. Oh, that's fine.
Ah, the noble Canada goose.
How do you display the trivia?
Right click over the bird.
Okay. The oldest known wild Canada goose was at least 33 years old.
And a real bastard.
Oh my god. Okay, let me finish this turn and then I'm gonna annoy the hell out of chat real quick.
Yeah, that's why I'm the villain of this piece, because I played that, so now you can harass and harangue chat with it.
It's not so much harassing, I think, as it is, giving some context to folks that haven't experienced Canada geese.
Yeah.
They're a noble bird that's not taking any of your BS.
I don't think they're as bad. I mean, we give them a lot of, we as Canadians, we talk a lot of smack about the Canada geese, but if you respect them, they respect you. You know,
Yep.
They will never respect you. But if you as long as you're just you don't take any of their guff, but still keep a bit of a distance, you'll be fine.
Stay in your lane, and they won't get in yours.
Yeah.
Oh no, my golden eagle activated, and I'm looking at a bird. And I got a northern cardinal, which is upsetting because it means my eagle can send the cardinal to a farm upstate.
To monastery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the mountains.
Into the mountains with ye. This is a very good bird. This bird's actually absurd to get early. Yeah, tuck that bird.
Nom nom nom.
Ooh, I get free food.
Oh, lucky. Alright, where's this Canada geese? Oh, it's gonna...
I don't think you can tuck.
Can I not?
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to tuck those ones anyway.
No, well, one of these I might not actually end up using.
Yeah, fair.
Usually it's just good to have bonus cards. First, I was just like, very rarely am I in a bird-related position where I can cash in some bonus cards. But...
All right, Kathleen. Last turn of the round. What are you gonna do?
All right, let's see. Let's. Oh, I've laid eggs. Ah, excellent. Click to lay eggs on another. Here, I'll take a free egg there. Excellent, thank you. All right. How many grasslands eggs do people have? Because is this the last turn of the game of this round?
This is the last turn of this round, yeah.
Yeah.
If you click in the upper right, you can actually see that displayed.
I'm in second place. I can't get up to 13. So we're done after this. So I don't think it's necessarily worth laying eggs because I can't get up that high. How much food do I have, I guess? I've got 2 grain and
My favorite bird wrapper.
all right.
2 grain.
2 grains.
The thing about laying eggs is they're just worth points at the end of the game anyway, so you can't really lose
That's
out by
True. I'm gonna play
doing
some
that.
birds.
It's never a bad idea to play birds.
Every egg is either a potential new bird or a really good piece of sushi.
The powers of some of the Oceania birds get really cool. For instance, I feel like I've tried to pronounce this bird many times and have failed because it's Tui. However, there are accents atop each of the vowels in this name, and it's a Maori word.
Oh, okay.
So let's go. Is it toy? Chat is saying it's toy. Tui. Toy, Tui, Tui. It has an activated ability. When activated, copy a brown power on one bird in the grass area of the player to your left.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh, don't skip. I almost forgot to take all my food.
Uh-oh.
I will take... No, take the... There we go. Do not tuck the bird. Do check for predation. Says Phoebe. Which I guess... Trivia. Thomas Say. There we go. Well, it's eaten Thomas Say's Phoebe.
Oh,
He also had snails, crabs, and a snake named after him, so...
Oh, wow.
Good for Thomas Say.
who? Thomas or Phoebe?
No. Oh,
Time to lay some eggs.
I'm waiting for the round to end before slamming the Canada Goose button for those that have asked. And by that, I mean literally the one person that did. Because I don't want it to interrupt any of the sounds. You want to hear it clean.
mhm.
Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. Come on, just lay an egg on your own. Ugh. This bird will be the end of me.
That's usually how birds are.
Ah.
Especially the bone vultures.
Yeah.
Wow, good job. 6 points for that. Amazing.
God alone.
Oh, there's only 5 turns in this round.
Damn. Okay. All right, Kathleen, you're up.
All right.
Let's get that bird stuff.
Let's get that good goose.
Let's see.
All right, here you go, chat. Here's your Canada Goose.
Let's see.
I find that it does a good duo kind of mashup if you also jam on the wild turkey alongside it.
Where's the hitbox on them? This
They
is
have
good
high
content.
vases, so, yeah.
Oh no, I clicked a sparrow. Apologies. My God. Oh no, I'm increasing my volume. I'll do okay. There we go. There we go. Woo. Crisis averted. No.
Eggs, 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 eggs.
Ah, I see you've been to the Tilty Chat. No, the pro move is to chant egg while talking to Omelet until she gives you one.
Egg.
Sometimes it can take quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay, Song Sparrow.
Song
I must-
Sparrow. Oh.
Oh.
That's a good selection. Well, actually, that's not a great number of birds. Not a good selection of birds for the last challenge, but just good birds.
Mm-hmm.
American white pelican, the
Ooh.
willet, and the bush
Willet.
tit.
Yeah, bush shit. What's everyone's opinion of Baltimore?
I've been to Baltimore. I've been
my-
through it, basically.
Okay.
F you, Baltimore.
It seemed fine.
Like the city in Maryland.
No, the Baltimore Oriole that I just played.
Oh, the boreal.
Oh.
Wait, did you play a meme bird?
Wait a minute. Is he memeing on us?
I just assumed
Baltimore.
I really honestly just assumed that sports are meme for normal people.
Oh my god, that's a good bird.
All players get berries.
Wow, thanks.
9 points.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Star
a
for a
big.
nest.
That's a big bird.
Baltimore is bigger
Oh,
than
yeah,
life.
look at that. That's very excellent.
Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, no, we've been over this avocado. I don't have any other birds for you to hang out with. I'm sorry. Jesus, get off my back. None of these are great birds.
The bush tit's okay.
Yeah. I might need that bush tit.
You could play the pelican and then play just any sort of small furry creature that's just slightly too big for it to eat.
I mean, I'm going to draw birds. The question is, do I want this bush tit or do I want... I mean, I think I want this bush tit.
I would take
And
the
then-
bush tit.
Yeah, I'm getting this bush tit and I'm getting a random one from the deck. Ooh, black-crowned night heron. This is a
Ooh.
good bird, but probably a little late there, bud.
That's worth 9, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
Heron.
I don't want to be back on my bush tit again, but I might go for the big bird strategy and just... All right, everybody gets to draw a card.
Yay, thank you.
Good goldfinch right there.
Nice, nice.
American goldfinch. The American goldfinch.
Stay away from me.
American goldfinch.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Oh.
What'd you get?
I got a cool bird.
You need to be
Unfortunately,
more
that doesn't narrow it
specific.
down at all.
Yeah.
No.
That said, playing this game changes. It just changes you as a person. Like, you said, I got a cool bird, and my first reaction is just, oh, nice. I'm glad of it. Like, it was like, yeah, I'm happy for her. That's good.
Good for
bird.
her.
Yeah, good bird. Good bird, Kathleen. Hell yeah.
Click on a bird from any habitat to play an egg. Who's got eggs? You guys have got eggs.
I got eggs.
You're not
You
using
got
those eggs, right?
Yeah, I got eggs. Eastern Phoebe.
Oh no.
Oh no?
I'm worried I might not be on my game in terms of...
9
Oh,
points for a bald eagle. I think that's pretty good.
That's good, yeah.
Oh, this turned out well for me.
Ooh, an Eastern. Oh, Eastern Phoebe is excellent.
Friends, please say hello to the black-bellied whistling duck.
Oh,
These ducks really do whistle.
Oh, my turn. Western Tanager, you say? I literally cannot play that.
oh yeah. I love the black-bellied whistling duck. It looks like a spore creation.
All right.
Yeah, there are some, I want to say, liberties taken with the animations here to get them to bend in certain ways, but overall, they're good-looking birds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna redeem myself from the villain category.
You were a villain?
Well, I played the Canada Goose, so
Oh.
everyone gets a nice
was
little
pretty
bit of
messed up.
berries. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks.
Free berries.
Thank you for the berries.
And thank you, Matt Berry.
Very.
Let me Google Matt Berry saying bush tit.
Ooh,
That's
need
powerful.
to get that man on Cameo.
Mm.
Oh,
I
Like, seriously, the moment Apple
Gesundheit.
allows me to put Matt Berry as my Siri voice, never changing it.
Are you playing bush tit?
yeah, I'm bush titting.
Mm. You can't say no to a bird like that.
Oh, sorry. Select a bird. Just get an egg. Don't mind if I do.
Bush tits live in flocks, and single adults will help couples raise their young.
Actually, you're not wrong at all there, Matt.
Bush
And
tits live in flocks, and single adults will help couples raise their young.
Huh.
I don't know
Excellent,
if the gay
thank
community needs that kind of pressure, but okay.
All right. I would like to draw some birds, please.
It's probably not a bad idea to say no to a bird occasionally, because, as far as I understand, if you see a bird doing, or if you have a bird doing something that's doing something you don't like, you can tell it no, and then what it will learn is that that is the word it should be saying when it's doing that activity.
Yeah,
So at least you know what's happening.
yeah. At least you're aware of the situation.
All right, 3 turns left.
Yikes.
Oh, what am I going to do? I get my free berries from the Baltimore Orioles, which is a weird promotion, but here we are. Let's go draw some cards.
Couldn't be worse than the death of disco.
Never died in my heart. Discard grain? No.
Ooh,
All
my
right, that
turn.
was a quick one.
I am going to feed this bird some berries and take some eggs. Don't have very many eggs yet. But now we have a ruby-throated hummingbird.
Ooh.
Everyone will enjoy their activated ability.
You've drawn birds. You played ruby-throated. Oh yeah, that's the best bird.
I mean, if its ability is making me think about Megalobox, then it's working. Wow. One die from the bird feeder.
Yeah. It was very delightful when I discovered that old video of a hummingbird snoring while it was sleeping. It was good.
Hummingbirds snore?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, I have a bird related question for you.
Go on.
Are you planning on laying eggs next turn?
Yes.
Oh, you should definitely lay eggs.
Okay.
Because I mean, I have a special ability here, oologist. I think that's how you spell or say that. And the more birds that have eggs, the more points I get. So
Did you say woologist?
Oofologist.
oologist.
Good.
OOL.
Ooh, ologist.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, woologist is basically any scientist because the
Oh
question
my
you're
God.
asking is, what's this?
It's the spirit of scientific inquiry.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Pack it up here. We're not going to get a cleverer joke than that. That was incredible, Ian.
I'm having a good day.
Oh no! My eagle attempted to eat a great blue heron, and then died.
Oh no!
It didn't die. But I mean, that's a big bird.
Yeah.
That's a big bird.
Can I petition that we have a mod that just adds one bird card and it's just Big Bird?
There is. I mean, one of the finches is just a gigantic yellow bird. Oh
It's the
shoot!
inspiration.
Hold on. Don't tuck that bird. Don't tuck that bird. We'll be right back. Yeah.
Has anyone seen any of the international cousins of Big Bird?
Oh yes.
No?
It's a riot of birds, I have
Yeah.
to say.
Different colors all over the place.
Some of them are a bit creepy.
Mm-hmm.
International big birds.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
literal cousins of Big Bird, I think.
Different regions have their own big bird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Very good.
I think my favorite recent Big Bird content was the clip that was flying around of Big Bird freaking out in Japan because he doesn't speak any Japanese and missed a bus.
Oh no. Poor Big Bird.
He was legitimately distressed. Okay, what do we want to do now? I think... I don't... How many turns left? 2 turns?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess international big birds are cool, but the Three Caballeros was made in 1944, so they're a little ahead of the game on that.
Need to go back and revisit that, too. Okay, I put down a red-eye Viro.
Virio or Viro?
Vireo, you know. Or Viro, as they say.
Yeah.
Nearsighted Vireos flock with other birds that make noise if predators are around.
Oh, that's nice.
So the only other animal other than humans to use other animals as assistive devices.
I think wild wolves pair with certain birds as well.
Oh yeah. I've heard.
Yeah, that's
ravens
true.
doing that.
It turns out animals are so much smarter than we give them credit for.
Yeah.
I don't know. My cat's an idiot.
Big stinky boy, right?
No, this one's the extremely gorgeous princess cat, but
Oh yeah.
she's an idiot.
Yeah.
Well,
There are two
I think,
modes.
Yeah.
I think animals that have been bred for companionship have definitely had the smarts bred out of them in a lot of situations.
Unless they're like huskies or something, in which case they're just smart enough to cause problems.
Yeah. You should get a husky, Matt, and then you two can have like a third loud person living in your house.
Great. Perfect. Exactly what I want.
All right, I don't think I'm going to win, but if I get enough points that it isn't completely embarrassing after all this, without putting a single bird in green to get food,
You'll consider
I would
it a
like to
success?
name the I'd like to name the strategy the crash diet.
Ah.
Dangerous, ill-advised, awful. Don't do it for the love of God. But technically, it works.
Is that what you're considering right now, Ian?
No, I'm just thinking about the eggs deck.
Go on.
There's a lot of eggs.
I'd love to lay some more, but I have to wait for you.
Look at how flirty the barn owl is. That's a weird thing to say out loud, right?
You know, let's draw.
Are you a barn owl? I think if you're another barn owl, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh, who's asking? Oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a very large
There we go.
turkey.
Oh, I have one of those.
I don't have any more birds to play. Dang it. I get a free bird, but
Is your kazoo nearby? Is that why you
No.
brought that up?
no.
No.
For the safety of everyone, the things are out of my reach.
Each player gains a food from the bird feeder. I think I'll start with myself. Now we go around.
It's all coming together.
Your keikaku?
According to... Oh, you've screwed me over. I mean... Shit. My bird
I should
plan
take
has
that.
failed me.
Whoa, so much fish now.
Yeah.
We have 2 turns. This isn't going to be enough.
I haven't even activated my Canada Goose yet. But that's a
What's the
personal thing.
You don't want to goose yourself too early.
No.
Now's the time. I'll discard some wheat to make it more powerful, basically is what the power is.
No.
I'm going to take that one again. You don't want to goosel yourself.
There we go. 2 more turns.
Better make them good ones.
Well, I mean, one good turn does deserve another.
Ah. I think you've already made that joke, actually, Ian. I'm calling foul.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
all right. I want a clean fight.
This is a very fun game. I've never played it before, but I very much enjoy how much strategy there is in it.
There's
and also
a lot.
birds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I don't lose too badly because I'm like very much catching up on what's going on. But I'm enjoying myself.
You'd be surprised how variable the wins can be in this game and how you can think that you're doing very well. Like, for example, I have a ton of birds out, but most of them are 2 or 1 point value.
Right.
Oh my
So-
god.
And I don't have very many eggs out, so I might fall short in those categories.
Yeah. I've been
Hey-
using all my eggs
Mhm.
because I laid so many eggs, and I was like, "What are eggs for if not for cracking?"
Yeah.
Hey, Martin, have you figured out what you want to call that new bird you discovered? Sorry, which one? You know, that purple one. Oh. Yeah. How about we call it, how about we call it the purple martin? Sure.
Yeah.
That's...
Job done.
Is that it? Yeah.
Named after Martin
Okay.
Berry.
Ooh, I get food. Thank you for successfully predating.
Anytime. What am I doing this? Oh, I'm doing that for that. Yes.
Something that Wheeler didn't bring up when playing the physical version of this game, Kathleen, is that for the egg tokens that you
Mm-hmm.
put down on your birds, they look like miniature Cadbury cream egg things.
Oh,
So it's
delicious.
incredibly dangerous to play the game if you're hungry.
Yeah, they've got that nice little sheen to them too.
Yeah, and they're colored like pink and green and blue.
They look like mini eggs. Like
Yeah.
if you told
Infuriatingly.
me that these were like generic brand bulk barn mini eggs, I would believe you.
Yeah.
They're just there to break your teeth.
Yeah. I mean, like look, they're very cute. I mean, but
Sure.
they go down smooth.
Yeah,
Good thing
because
because they got a way to go.
yeah, they have no sharp edges, so they go down smooth.
Yeah, they come out easy too.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's a coupon in here for... There was a coupon in my physical copy of Bird Game to get 30% off the digital copy of Bird Game.
Well, spread the love around.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
unofficial giveaway.
Yeah, you know what? Ugh. Might as well activate. Activate.
Do you have a trap card?
Taking all the fish. Rolling the dice. Take. Wait, no, don't take. Cash. Cash the wheat.
Cash the wheat. Oh, Swainson's hawk.
Yeah.
Very pretty bird.
Okay, now we're going to predate a yellow-headed blackbird. Nice.
Yum.
Aw, my thing's only once per turn.
And that's my turn.
Oh, oh darn it. Red-eyed Vireo.
Boop, boop, boop. Black vulture or Californian condor? Hmm. The condor will be the parent of that egg.
Oh, look at that good falcon.
Guess what, everybody?
What?
Lunch is on me.
Hooray!
Oh, Matt,
very-
thanks.
It's a tiny lunch, but
I've redeemed myself. I am no longer the villain.
Let's see.
I don't usually eat nothing but bugs, but a free lunch is a free lunch.
Yeah, it's good protein.
mm-hmm. God, I miss my Thai bags of grubs.
Pardon?
So in Thailand, you can some of the food stalls are just
Mhm.
bags of grubs. You know,
Oh, like
little
fried?
grubs.
Yeah.
They'll scoop them out and they'll bring out this spritzer, like what you use on a cat, except it's filled
Mhm.
with a soy sauce mixture.
Like what you
Ooh.
use on a cat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
That's
use
the
it on my
only thing
cat
you
because
use.
I'm not a fucking monster. But go off. Like, let's hear.
I don't cat, so I just assume that's what they're for.
Yeah,
But
you
not
need
with
some
soy
You
sauce.
marinades.
can. I trained my cats. If I snap my fingers, that means it's business, and they need to get down off the counters or wherever they are.
I just scream Mulder, and she follows the sound of my voice.
When you snap your fingers at your cats to get down, do they also, once they get down, say no? Like birds do?
Oh, I mean, Cavern would just like be like, "Oh, fine. Baxter at least has the decency to look guilty about it.
Some animals don't understand what guilt is.
Okay, Cavern understood. He just didn't feel it.
Yeah.
Black-crowned night heron. Night herons eat carrion and eggs
Mood.
in addition to fish, rodents, and invertebrates.
All right, that's it. Yeah, I'll gain one from the supply.
Why not, right?
Yeah, one. Live a little.
Yeah, and I'll lay a free egg here. All right, that's it.
Yeah, someone offers you a free egg, you take it.
Yeah. I'm so happy I could fully activate my oologist ability.
All right, and this will be exciting. Who wins?
Okay. This will be. Here we go.
Who wins?
Counting
Who
the number of
dies?
birds.
Oh.
Bonus cards and around
It's-
goals.
Oh, eggs.
Oh, no.
Eggs.
Oh, Kathleen beats out on the birds. We go for the bonus cards.
Okay.
Oh,
End
wow.
round goals. Eggs.
Phew.
I'm behind, so I don't.
Oh my god.
Tucked cards. Holy moly.
Oh, and
guess
Kathleen takes it by 1 point.
Holy.
Ian, what happened?
Early game mistakes, I think, is what happened there.
God,
I love how much from behind you came. Like, look how much you got on just eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Wow. Tuck cards, food on cards, end of round goals.
Yeah.
I did well on my end of round goals because I wanted to have rodent eating birds, and I got 3 of those just by sort of random luck, so that was pretty okay.
You just got really good value on birds there.
Yes.
I want to pop off so hard in celebration for you, Kathleen. That's great. That's hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's give a round of applause. First time bird game player.
Yeah.
Just knocking it out of the park. We love to see it.
Thank
We
you.
love to see it.
I think a mixture of knowing how to evaluate cards and getting lucky, I think, really helped.
Yeah.
That's the games we all play, right? It's a little pinch of luck and a hell of a lot of obsessive knowledge on various in-game engines. Speaking of in-game engines and a slight variation, is that a good segue for what's going on? Because that's the end of
Excellent.
of Wingspan for today, for the 2021 Loading Ready Run Tabletop Day, of course, digitally. Initially in the schedule, we had Ticket to Ride coming up. However, given timing, pacing, all that jazz, we will in fact be coming back with TBH, a game that we had played previously, and we're taking another crack at that. So we're going to have a short break to get ourselves all set up, and then we'll be back for TBH and more of the Letting Ready Run Tabletop Day.
Yeah.